Hello everyone. In this tutorial I'm going to be talking about the entering of the opening balances in the trial balance worksheet of the N balance sheet trial balance cash flow file. Whichever month that you are first going to be using the cash books in the small business accounting system, the month prior to that, the closing balances that you have in your current bookkeeping system, you will enter in the opening balance column and you will select the month that the opening balances will apply to. So the E and the F columns are for your opening balances of all your accounts. And remember, as you've entered and edited on the COA worksheet in the A cash book, so the names of the accounts will then appear in your trial balance file as you've edited or changed them. In the example N balance sheet file that you'll be receiving when you purchase the small business accounting system, we started using the cash books in June, so the opening balances will be as at the end of May, and you will enter your opening balances as we've done in the example. If you're not starting to use the system at the beginning of your financial year, you can then check that the net profit equals the net profit in your current accounting system, or if you are starting at the beginning of the financial year, you will check that the retained income agrees to the balance sheet of your previous financial year. Also very important to check that the cash book balances in the opening balance column of the trial balance agrees to the opening balances that you've entered in the first cash book that you're going to be using in the small business accounting system. The rest of the columns are automated, as you've already seen. The values are drawn from the cash books as you capture and allocate the transactions, and the closing balances are automated, which just really adds the opening balance to the current movement to get the closing balance of your books. Please note that the closing balance cells are not protected, and this is for when you do your year end, so that you can copy your closing balances into the opening balances for your new financial year in the small business accounting system. So please be very careful not to delete or change these values in any way, because the cells with the formulas in are not protected. You can enter the opening balances at any stage of using the small business accounting system, and if you don't enter them, your closing balances will just agree to the movement of the cash books that you've entered to date. I'll speak to you again in the next tutorial where we'll cover the month-end procedures.